Hello, happy Tuesday. It is Draw Tip Tuesday, but also today is another day of our live online drawing party. And I'm really happy to do this, and I'm so happy to see that so many of you are drawing along with me every weekday. So I'm glad that you are all here. And yesterday, we all drew a corner of our living room or bedroom or, well, a corner in our home. And I told you that I really like doing that over and over and over again. And today, this morning, as a warm up for the day and just to wake up and to have like a little meditation, I actually did it again. So let me show you what I did because I wanted to challenge myself a little bit and grabbed crayons because I hardly ever use them. I'm not sure why, because I enjoyed it so much. And I drew that same corner again. Look at the colors! I just love it. And of course the sun was shining again, so I had this beautiful dark shadow on the wall again. And I just really emphasized that with a dark blue. And so maybe this is actually the one in this series that I like best. I mean, I think I can call it a series by now because I've been drawing that same corner from that same angle over and over again for like 5 times now, I think. And I don't think I'm done yet. So I want to encourage you to do that again. Go back to that corner or that part of the living room or the bedroom or that part of your house where you did a drawing. Do it again. Pick up a completely different tool and see what the outcome is. It will be completely different because you will be different as well. So your interpretation of the whole thing that you're seeing will be different. But because you also grab another tool or maybe another angle, it will be a completely different piece of art. So and it's fun. So I think that's the most important thing. I felt really happy and joyful and light because of the colors I was working with as I was doing it. And if I look at the drawing, it makes me happy. So that's good. And that's why today I want to use crayons. So I want you to get 2 things. And if you don't have crayons, grab some colored pencils. That will be fine too, as long as they're bright colors and you can just go wild with them. And so that's one. Get your colors out. Crayons would be great. And 2, walk over to the fridge. Get something out of that you can draw today. And don't grab that sort of boring grayish packaged carton of milk or something. I don't know. I don't think there's things that are in gray packages, but get something that is colorful. You could also take something from the fruit basket or the whole fruit basket. It doesn't have to be from the fridge. It just, this is just what I came up with this morning. So this is what I grabbed. It's a very common thing that a lot of people have in the fridge. And I thought that would be fun to draw today. A lot of red with some really nice bluish aqua color that contrasts. So that's what I will be drawing. So let me just get ready and get drawing. While I am doing this, you go grab your crayons and find something to draw. There we go. If you are making stuff, just so you know, share what you make. #SBS Drawing Party. Also, Mill is saying I only have a red colored pencil. Perfect. Just use that. Maybe you have something else. Oh, hang on. My fantastic construction just fell down. I hope this will hold for 15 minutes or so. Sorry about that. No, this won't hold actually. Okay, I have to adjust a little. Sorry about that, guys. If you have only a red pencil, draw with that. Or maybe you have a red pencil and also a... Why isn't this staying on while it was all the time? Hang on, I need to fix this in some other way. Of course this happens. Of course this happens. Okay, I'll just have to lean on to this. It's an extra challenge today. Lean to make sure this stays here. Okay. I think I can do this. Once more, if you have only a red pencil, don't worry, use your red pencil. Maybe you also have a blue ballpoint pen. That could work. As long as you just color. Or, use anything that you have. Maybe you want to use your watercolors or something like that. Okay, so I have my crayons in many colors. I'll put them right here. Those are actually all the colors I have, so it's not that many, but it's enough. Good. Oh, I hate it that this is just not really working. Okay, enough fiddling around. Let's draw. I'm going to turn off the comments so they are not obstructing the view. That should work. I've got my tomato ketchup. Put it in front of me. Right over here. You can't see it, but I can. I hope you grabbed something from the fridge or anywhere. Something colorful. Start drawing. Now what I want to do actually is I want to start because I want color. So I want to start with the background and I might, what do I want for the background? Hard to decide. Yellow. I'll go for yellow. There's actually a crayon under here. No, I will have that green one. No, I will have yellow. Oh, decisions. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am actually going to work quite fast and I am not drawing that bottle just yet. I am just looking at the outline and filling the background. And by doing that, by drawing what I see in the background, the negative space, I'm actually drawing the shape of that bottle. It will just appear just like that. And that is a fantastic start for a super colorful, fun, and a little bit dynamic drawing. There we go. Well, I think I'm going to need red, lots of red. And you know how ketchup always sticks to the bottom of the bottle? Well, here it is. I have no idea what the outcome is going to be. Maybe it's going to be a huge mess, which is fine because I'm actually really not thinking about the end result. I'm really thinking about how much fun it is to play with colors and just, the way I just colored that background, it feels a little bit like the way you colored when you were a kid. Very much about it's only about the feeling. It's these oil pastels have this very nice greasy feeling. They glide over the page and that is so wonderful. I just love that. So this is really about play and having a little bit of fun with the stuff around you. You don't need much. You can do this with a red pencil. I'm sure you can. And I'm sure you can have some fun as long as you don't slow down too much and go into too many details. Okay, so I am just going to take a look at where that start and ending of the label is, and I'll pick up a different color to create that label. It has two aqua colors, but I don't have aqua and I don't mind. Just making this up a little bit and working with the colors that I have. I can also mix them a bit so that it actually becomes aqua. That works. And then there's another line here. I'm sorry, my construction of my tripod just fell down, so so if the image is a little bit wobbly, sorry about that, I'll fix it. So we'll have a solid camera tomorrow again. In the meantime, I actually hope you're not looking at me or look at what I'm drawing, but that you are actually looking at your own drawing. Just keep on drawing, keep on going, and you can't, if you are using a crayon, you can't really do a lot of detail, which I love because that makes you just, go on and not get into any smallish details that actually are not that important for your drawing. I'm not even going to add the lettering because that is just impossible with this size. Okay, so let me see. I will use blue again to draw that lid, and I actually left a lot of white here, and I'll explain why I did that. But first, let me focus on this. Okay, and will I add outline or not? That's the question. No, first I will just dive into a little bit more of the ketchup inside, because I left some white because I see highlights on the bottle. So I don't want to fill the whole thing up with just a blob of red. No, there's a lot of depth in there, and there's a lot of shininess, if that's a word. And I can see through the plastic, I can see that there's more over there. This is the surface of that ketchup. So I'm mixing my colors a little bit to show that this is a little bit lighter because it's seen from a different angle and it's a bit further away. So I hope this way I translate that with my color, and then I can emphasize a bit more on these darker bits. And there's a white, like a bright white reflection here, and it goes a bit darker here, and then it's lighter again, and I can actually see the reflection of this. So I'll add a little bit of yellow here too. That brings a lot of life in that red, actually. I think mixing your red with a little bit of yellow and a little bit of orange gives it a lot of vividness, if that's a word. You know what I mean. And if you don't, never mind, because it's not really important. Okay. Let's see what this now looks like. I kind of like it that I did not outline this whole thing. I think I will keep it that way. Although this does look a little bit strange, but so what? I think that's fine. adding just a little bit more orange and yellow. And what I can do is add a little bit of blue here, so that with this I explain that there's some darker bits and some reflections in that transparent bottle, if that makes sense at all. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of purple and give this a little bit of a bit more context, I think you could say. Now it is actually sitting on a surface, maybe a bit higher to make more sense of it. It's interesting how the purple and the yellow mix into sort of a red as well. If I would have known that, I might have chosen a different background color. But, however, I think this is great. This is fun. This is nice. And I'm pretty happy with the colorful result. Okay, I'll get this rig back to my face. I'll get this out of before it breaks even further. So let's see. I hope that you guys have actually grabbed something out of the fridge or anywhere else, something colorful, and that you've been drawing and coloring a lot. Let's see, Mil is saying I'm feeling better now, but 8 more days to go and I can get out of here. Oh, I have markers. Good. I hope you used your markers. That is good. So I hope that everybody who's watching is safe and also staying a little bit sane by drawing, making art, bringing some color in your life with a drawing, with some crayons. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm already thinking about what we can do, but we will be doing another really fun exercise to just take our mind off of things for just a little bit. Thank you so much for joining. I had fun, even though everything fell apart here, but I'll fix that. And I'll see you tomorrow again. Thank you. Bye. Also, share your art. #SBS Drawing Party. I want to see what you make. Have fun. Bye.